Here's $50 for Claire's fundraiser.
Oh my gosh, look at you. Darren was like guilting people. I was laughing his ass
When was he doing that?
He put it on Facebook last night again.
Oh.
So he put it on, and then the person in charge of our PEACE program said, well, yeah, you know, this is the 5th grade is here and the 3rd grade is here. And Darren goes, don't worry, I'm going to kill some people. So he goes back on Facebook last night, and he posts,
I didn't even see it.
he posts something about, you remember all those people, you remember all those golf tournaments I signed up for your kids? What is it? Raffle tickets, pizzas, all. He says, remember all those things I ordered? All right, it's payback time. Just give my kid, you know. I laugh.
Funny.
Oh my gosh! And after he set that out,
A lot of people.
she got $300 like within. And I said, Darren, keep it up.
There you go. Good job.
So her goal is 1,000. I think she's pretty close. So.
Oh, is she
Yeah,
good?
she's real. Well, my aunt gave.
Well, we usually get something in the mail, don't we?
We're not doing it anymore.
Oh.
And so that's why it's they're trying to do everything electronically, no more paper.
Oh, shoot. I just gave you $50 and paid cash. Is that right?
Yes, yep. Yes, because Daryl put it in there. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. No, so they they're not mailing. And I said to Daniel, I said, well, you know, I said the problem with you guys not mailing is my dad doesn't have Facebook.
No.
Sonia doesn't have
No.
Facebook. My aunts in Chicago don't have Facebook. So I said, now what do
Right.
we do? You know? And so I said, you might have to send out emails or something crazy, but
Well, Sonia's covered, so I have 25 to her, $25.
aren't you sweet? Thank you. How is she doing?
She's out of the hospital again and back at the nursing home.
Okay, good.
She stood with a walker yesterday, apparently, but she can't, like, on her own lift her legs. Of course, has no control of her bladder and her bowels.
Correct. Wonderful.
Yep. So then, you know, Tom's losing his mind over all this, of course.
Oh, of course. How can
You know, he's like, there's this protein I wanted to drink, and I'm going to find it at Walmart after work today. I'm going to run it up to her. I go, before you do that, call the nursing home
Exactly.
and talk to someone, please.
Yeah, because they're gonna know what to do.
Yeah. I was like, dear God in heaven.
Like DJ told me yesterday.
Oh my God.
She had it coming.
She really had it coming.
She had it coming, and
She would have contacted Kevin, not Sarah.
She did contact Kevin.
Oh, she did?
She emailed Kevin. When that message came through to
So
her,
Kevin's probably just like not wanting to back her ass for nothing.
Nope.
He knows.
nope, she emailed Kevin right away because she's like,
She
I'm gonna
burned her bridges.
Yep. She's like, I'm gonna go and talk to him. Well, then I guess the dad, when he called, Natalie put him through to Sarah instead of Kevin. So I was like, okay.
What does she do?
Well, she doesn't have to bring Zach to school anymore.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, because he's quarantined, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so she comes late now all the time. It sits
Well,
right
she
there.
has nothing to do.
And sits right there in great social
Yeah.
studies all day. Talks to kids all day about social studies.
Yeah. Which is just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, and it drives me crazy, and I'm like,
I don't know what you're going to
she
do about
sits here, he sits there. Neither one of them will get next to the kids.
Well, that's why I said to her yesterday, I go, just so you know, with Lily, Adam asked me, and I
Yes.
said
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah, I heard, yeah.
she had no fever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she said, oh, I didn't know he went and got you.
Well, and she's gone through all my rubber gloves.
I've got 500. I just take the green towel and I spray.
I
don't
take
put
this out
gloves
and
on.
I do this.
I don't put gloves on.
No. She uses a glove for every little thing.
Oh, and then she picks up other stuff with a towel around it, and she uses more material.
He does the same thing. He won't pass out lunches. He won't pass out the lunches
Nuh-uh.
for he's on.
I just have the kids come up to the box and get them.
They've gone through my entire box.
Oh, nuts. They've lost their
They're
minds.
nuts. They're nuts.
They've
They're
lost
nuts.
their minds.
And then I'm like, and then after the whole finagle, I'm like, oh my God, Kevin probably thinks I'm doing a joke.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he does. Well, Natalie came last night because Tom gets these huge plastic pallets from work.
Yes.
And we had bought, 2 years ago, we had bought firewood from them. So Natalie and her husband said they owed us firewood because of all the pallets Tom has gotten for them over the last 2 years.
Too funny.
So they came over last night. We traded them pallets for more wood. And she was saying, she's nuts.
DJ?
Natalie said that.
You know? See, I was always afraid that she really liked her.
No, she's nuts, Jill. She goes, I know she's really good friends with Tina. I go, fine. I said, but she goes, she's nuts.
She's nuts. She's nuts. She's nuts. She's absolutely, and yesterday she got ridiculous with it. And I'm just like, and the problem for me is, and then, she's like, I try to tell her without having a bad relationship.
Oh yeah,
because I'm like, she will, and my life will be miserable.
Yeah, it will.
Because that one year, she and I got knocked down, drag out.
Oh, when you and I went up to Chicago.
Yes.
She
lost her living mind, and she treated me like shit for a very long time.
And it's not worth it.
It's not, because I'm like, I gotta work with this person.
Yeah. Well, that's like when she said she screwed up my lesson yesterday. She says, I wasn't going to go over there and tell you. I'm like, why not? Was she scared of me?
Probably. Well, she was trying to do it, I guess, to modify for her kids.
Half-assed, last minute.
Which I was like, okay. Well, then she was asking me about it as I'm trying to instruct.
Yeah.
And she's doing this, and I finally said, you know what? To be honest, I think, because she couldn't give each kid a copy. It wouldn't allow her to. And
It's too late.
And I said, well, I think...
You can only do it up until the time it goes through. Once it goes through, you cannot do it. I learned my lesson.
Oh, see, well, so what I told her was, I said, I think what you have to do, I said, I think you have to make a separate assignment and give it to just those kids.
Yes.
She's like, well, I don't want to do that. I'm like, well, then I don't know what you're going to be able to do.
Then you should have done this last night. Or I had this other lesson for today.
Yeah.
I sent it out yesterday at 3 o'clock to go out today at 9.
Yes.
I'm sorry if it's not getting done fast enough for her.
I know.
She can do it at night.
But
She's not doing anything during the day. She can do it at night.
She's not. Well, we're going to do some coordinate practice today.
And what?
We're going to do some
Oh,
coordinate.
I heard she said. I saw that.
I'm still very pissed about the Liz Delaney thing.
Yeah.
I'm still very pissed.
They want the Go Guardian access so they can get on there and
Well,
spy on other people?
Well, I think the thing that bothered me the most is the fact that I'm a teacher. I was helping a student get on it, and you didn't have the courtesy to come tell me or Alice. How many
She
other...
wants to see what's going on.
I have a nephew in my class.
Yeah.
I could have been emailing Kevin or something regarding this, and she's part of it.
See it.
That, to me, is wrong.
Yeah. Does Kevin know this?
No. I emailed my principal last night,
What did
and I
he
just
say?
said, hey, he said, oh, yeah, that can happen. I'm like,
Fix it.
because my question was this. Would there ever have been a way I would have known that I was under her Go Guardian if I would never have gone down and questioned her?
Right. What did he say?
He said, there's no way you would have known.
Oh, no.
Because I said, do kids know? For example, I thought sometimes, like when I turn Go Guardian, something in the corner says Go Guardian. I thought it might, so it kind of, but he says, nope, there's nothing. And I'm like, well, that is. And I'm thinking, how many other teachers are on that and she's watching her screens?
Yeah, because you know she is.
Well, the first thing I thought about was him.
And then Lois is out. I think she's taking Fridays now from here on out because, you know, and we got the ukulele guy in her room today.
Oh.
He's got purple ukulele, purple shirt.
So I saw her, and I said to her yesterday, I just said, hey, I'm like, hey, I've heard the news. And she's like, oh, doesn't want any of her kids, nobody to know.
She told me.
Well, she doesn't want any kids to know. Well,
Oh,
she's posted it on Facebook, supposedly.
Okay, well, I'm not friends with her.
I'm not friends with her on Facebook.
She told me.
DJ messaged me the other day, she goes, Lois done in November, she posted them on Facebook. And I'm like, I said, rumor has it. I said, but I've only heard rumor. And then, after she said that, as I say that, she goes, oh, well, yeah, she's like she was trying to get information from me. And then she says, oh, yeah, she's done in November. And I'm like, well,
Sandy knew that, I'm sure.
Sandy was there.
Denise. I've been coming in with her the last couple mornings too, pulling up at the same time. She's saying her daughter, who's Greg's age,
Yes.
living with her boyfriend, and just treats Denise like dirt. Calls her all the names under the sun and does just Jill, I have done so much for my children and you both treat me like dirt. I'm thinking, why is that? Because you had to go shack up with
You
Joe
ignored them. You
For so
ignored them
many
at a
years.
time in their life when
when
they
they needed you
When they
most.
needed you. You did. Yep.
And their father was already ignoring them and he's
Yeah.
dead, so
Yep. Now they got nobody.
yeah.
So they're looking for someone.
Yeah.
I had this yesterday.
Zach's, you're gonna lose your voice. You do it every fall.
Mm-hmm.
Zach's got his own place,
Yeah.
and I think he's shacking up with somebody, and now she's with her boyfriend, and
She's shacking
I say that how says that shacking up.
up. Shacking up. She is shacking up.
I'm like, hey, you don't say that because God forbid our children ever do that one day.
Well, that's exactly, and that, of course.
I thought I raised them well enough, but we'll see.
Wow. Let's see.
Greg tested negative,
Okay, good.
so
Okay, good.
I think he had it back when he came home at spring break.
Yeah.
He was miserable.
Yeah.
Miserable. They did a strep test up at Clark. They did a flu test. They did all these. Could not figure out what was wrong with him. But that was before the COVID test.
Right.
And he was sick. He came home and he laid around for days. And no antibiotic because they said they couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah.
So you probably had it. I think I had it.
You
So
probably
I think
did.
We're both immune to it.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I should go get my blood work on it today.
Oh, that's, I went got my blood work done a couple weeks ago. That one, gosh, it's been how many weeks now? And I've never heard back. What the heck?
Well, see, I don't ever hear that my doctor gets it.
My doctor gets it. Well, I had to go back because they wanted to check my white blood cell count again because it was not good. And so I thought, okay, great. Well, I thought if I went back, they would call me back saying, hey, it's better or it's
Yeah.
worse. Nothing.
Right.
So I thought I'm going to call them.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'm going to do a quick little review. Here's my kids.